everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bonnie Blue and I am back for Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch. It finally got interesting on us last episode and this episode. So let me just get right into it, okay? So look, this episode started off the way the last one left off, which is with Kim jumping up acting like she was gonna do something when we all know Kenya and them tree trunk legs was gonna body that ass, okay? I'm just saying, Kenya works out, Kim, you get surgery. I don't think there would have been no competition with her fucking up whatever's going on with your face right now, okay? Probably would have punched something and something else would have popped out on the other fucking side. I don't know, but her face is too filler for me. Okay, it just way too much swole shit happening. And let me tell you something, Kim. This is why I don't like you, because you came on this show to start some shit for 5 minutes and get your little happy-go-lucky ass in your car with your husband with his little tight ass shirt on. What you're not gonna do is first of all try to play Kenya's looks. Kenya will forever and always be more attractive than you, bitch. It don't matter how much surgery you get. Okay, let's get that straight from the gate. Alright? I ain't never been a hater on Kenya. I don't like how she do some shit, but at the end of the day, she was pushed to a point. She tried to keep her cool, just like Cynthia said, okay? She tried to keep her cool. They had to usher Kim's ass out of there. Nene went out there to give her a hug and tell her it was okay, because she crying and all emotional, because you don't say nothing about my kids. You don't say nothing about my daughter. I know you don't play with your kids, Nene. And it's like, bitch, you put your daughter out there like that, and then last night Brielle wanna tweet and say that she sent the tweet. Bitch, you mean to tell me that you really off your phone long enough to be on your mama phone sending tweets from her phone? You lying. You are fucking lying. Everybody knows it was a joke, but it was a tasteless, classless joke. Whose mother wants to even think about them sucking somebody's dick for anything, let alone concert tickets? Are you serious? Kim, you set yourself up for that. You want to come in here and run your mouth off about Kenya's husband not being real and him being fake, and you want to keep saying it and keep trying to get a rise? The bitch has risen, okay? And she gave it to you, bitch. She gave it to you, served it to you on a platter, and sat there and looked cute the whole time while you got up and looked a fucking fool. And we all know Kenya is good for getting bitches mad enough to put their hands on her, all while she sit back and collect her check, okay? And I'm not mad at her in this instance. I'm not mad at all. Cynthia was full-fledged having her friend back today, bitch. Okay? When Kim left with Sheree and Croy and went to Portia's house to talk shit, as they so eloquently did with the wigs everywhere, okay? The other ladies sat down and have a conversation of their own about this situation. And Cynthia wanted to make it clear that she had her friend back and that her friend did the right thing. And Nene's like, well, Cynthia, you and your wig need to hold the hell up now, okay? Because Nene is jealous. Nene has a problem with the fact that Cynthia will go to bat so hard for Kenya. She believes that Kenya wouldn't go to bat for Cynthia, but I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think Kenya likes getting into it with people enough to have Cynthia's back regardless, okay? So, Nene, you and your wig, pull it back a little bit, get it together, bitch. Because I'm tired of the wig line being so noticeable, bitch. They got girls out here that you can't even tell that's a lace front. You need to call their hairstylist. You make too much money to look like you and Donald Trump got the same wig, lady, bitch. Okay? I know y'all work together. I know you was getting that Trump check back when that shit wasn't. But what I am going to say is, okay, you jealous. First of all, Portia, you wasn't there. Calm all your reaction the fuck down, okay? Calm it all the way down, bitch. Kim, what you not going to do is spread this story like that, the way you did. She lied. She straight up lied and said that Kenya said something about her injured son. Bitch, since when was your son injured? Nothing in that tweet said that your son Cash was injured. Why would she say anything about your son being injured? Nobody heard that. Nobody said that. But that's what Kim is going to come and tell Portia so that she can make people think that she had some reason for how she was acting, except for the fact that you was trying to play and your ass got played. Okay? Like, just take the lick, bitch. Take the L. Use the lose her. Sheree, I got a problem with you too, bitch. Let's talk. Sheree goes over to Candy's studio video with Don Juan and the baby, okay? And Don Juan already knew from jump not to trust the story the way Sheree gonna tell it. Whoever was at that party, we need them to back up, corroborate Sheree's story, because she is known to tell the story slightly awry from how it actually happened, which is exactly what she did. Now, bitch, let me tell you why I got a problem with you, Sheree. Let me tell you why. Because you didn't hear Kenya say nothing about Cash. You didn't hear Kenya say nothing about Kim's injured son. But you took that bone to Candy like that. And if Don Juan and Candy didn't already know how you rolled, they wouldn't have known to actually ask, did anybody actually say that? Okay? Candy, you better be on it, bitch. Ultimately, Sheree asked her if she wants to come to a trip to San Francisco with all the rest of the ladies. Candy is already feeling pulled in too many different places, trying to be a mother and a new artist out here, you know, performing and shit, being back into singing and stuff, on top of all her many other businesses and the OLG and the S10 magazine, everything she done had going on. She has been away from her baby and her husband, and even though they are able to travel with her most of the time, at least her husband is, I imagine it's hard for her not being able to just be like a regular mama with her baby. She decides that because it's gonna be messy, she gonna go. So Cynthia and Noelle go to make cupcakes. And this one, Noelle just lets us know how mature and awesome she is for such a young girl, okay? So, she was thinking about moving to Charlotte, where Peter lives, to be with her boyfriend. But she has decided that she thought about it. And, you know, she just wants to live her life. If they really love each other, they can come back together after they've gone and live their lives and just, you know, experience life, and they come back together. It's great, you know. But until then, she just wants to kind of keep it cash and, you know, be herself. You know what I'm saying? Being a young woman, experiment, have fun. You know what I'm saying? And Cynthia's happy about that, because that was the way Cynthia lived her life at that age as well. Her mom let her do what she wanted to do as far as, you know, going out there and modeling. And look how she blew up in this world, okay? And then Cynthia wants to share with her about Will and how they so mad and how they dating and how he like her. And I'm like, girl, you be acting like you already getting a zing. So Nene and Greg do umpteen take outside in the back by their house. We get it, bitch. It's a nice pool and veranda. It's a nice little situation you got back there, bitch. But goddamn, it's like we hardly ever see her in any other room of that house, even though that closet was everything. Okay, and that white room that you had them in, that was nice too. Did y'all see Kim kicking shit out of one to whoop her ass? I be damn bitch breaking shit in my fucking house when you started this argument. Okay, look, I'm sorry. Back up. So yeah, y'all. Greg is okay. And Greg feels that he is okay enough for Nene to go to San Francisco. And I'm like, child, all right, get that wig together. Kenya is at home crying once again like a fucking Toni Braxton album. And I'm just... At first, I was about to be like, bitch, is you crying over this nigga again? But then... she tell us that her grandmother died. And y'all know that Kenya's grandmother is the onlyest one in the world that loves Kenya, okay? Like, not love her now, but like as a child, when Kenya's mama wanted to give her away for adoption, the grandmother, the daddy's mama, was like, no, I'll take her, and raise Kenya as her baby. And Kenya was looking at pictures and looking at videos of her grandmother, and it was just very, very sad. And Cynthia came over with some roses and talked to her and made her feel better. And, you know, she's still going to go on a trip to San Francisco with all the rest of the ladies. Y'all, I felt so bad for Kenya. That's got to be very difficult for her, you know. And one of the things that she said that I felt her with so much was that her grandmother actually got a chance to meet her husband, and then her, you know, it was like her grandmother was like, oh good, somebody will take care of her, I can let go. That's how she felt. And I just thought that was such a heart-wrenching, beautiful thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for it to happen that way for her. I've always been very grateful that even though Lyric and I were not dating, he met my father and was in his presence when he was well and, you know, alive. You know, so that is such a mixed bag of feelings. You're so sad on one point, but you're grateful for just that blessing alone. So I totally got it with Kenya, and I felt really bad for her. Nene and Marlo and me obsessed over that fucking closet, okay? And Nene decides that because she is not really feeling tight with anybody in the clique, especially not since Cynthia is all on Kenya clique, She gonna invite Marlo to come along and be her +1 for the San Francisco trip, bitch. And she ain't gonna tell nobody because she don't want to have to ask for nobody permission. She don't want to hear nobody mouth about the shit. She just want Marlo to poof pow be there. And here we are at dinner, bitch. Deal with it. So they all go to the airport. Y'all know they gotta have people that's late, taking separate flights, whatever. Ultimately, we all end up being on the same party bus to get our asses to the hotel, right? And Nene could not sit down for 45 minutes before she shaded Portia or anybody else in the room that didn't understand how good of advice she gives and how the advice that is given is real and honest. And if you can't appreciate the advice given, then you need not ask. Okay? She was all in her feelings, and Portia just lightly passed the shade over her head. Like it wasn't nothing, like it was a plane in the sky, bitch. She ain't worried about nothing, okay? Then we start to get on Sheree, and it was so funny how this conversation went with Sheree. Because Sheree wasn't saying shit, but everybody was guessing shit, okay? Nene just comes out, I know, bitch. I know you in love, bitch. I know you in love, bitch. I'm like, all right, calm the fuck down, bitch. What, love on a necklace one time, bitch? I could have self-love. Calm down. But something tells me that Nene already knew what the deal was, that she was in love with this kind man or whatever. I forgot the man's name. We'll revisit it next episode. Ain't nobody too worried about it. This is a casual conversation. Huh? His name was Tyrone. Tyrone. Thank you, Lyric. That's my husband who pays attention when I'm watching these shows. Okay? So Tyrone is in prison, okay? And Sheree and Tyrone was dating heavy before he went to prison, but then they had stopped talking because she didn't even know he had went to prison. But since then, they started back talking because niggas need money for their commissary. And she loved him. They in a good place. And everybody is just sitting with their mouths open listening to all the tea being spilled. Because Sheree loves spilling teacups about everybody else's business but none of her own. Okay? So we was all very happy to see this occurrence happen. Did y'all catch that shade when Candy laughed when Portia said she hadn't had sex in 5 months? Bitch. Yeah, all right. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. That song reminds me of Portia. We all come back to eat at the table. And this is when Marlo shows up looking like she about to find somebody to fuck at dinner. I mean, the bitch had on lingerie and like a little hat. Okay? She always dipping it and doing it. But still, bitch, sometimes you just be, come on, girl. You going to dinner with a whole bunch of bitches. Once you put some clothes on, bruh. God damn. Just gotta be extra for no reason. And you wonder why them bitches don't like you. Because this you right now. Extra for no fucking reason. But as soon as they sit down to the table, Sheree wants to get straight to the nitty gritty. She want Portia and Nene to talk it out because she feel like it's petty. And Nene is like, okay, what we not gonna do is keep saying Nene, because when I went to Portia, she said the door was closed. Okay? If she said that one more time, I'm gonna knock that fucking wig back, okay, where it needed to be. Portia says, yes, I did say that because you seemed as if you were upset with me. And Nene's like, no, baby, you were upset. No, Nene, I was not upset. Bitch, angry, upset is all the same. Then we arguing about who's upset and who's angry. Well, you the one in anger management. Well, you need to go to anger management. Bitch, what is all of this bullshit y'all talking about? So we can ultimately get to the fact that Nene feels like she had her back. Okay? She had her back before anybody else had her back. Okay? And Nene felt some type of way about a comment made on Dish Network when the brat said she didn't like the way Nene came at Portia about the situation with Candy and Phaedra. And Portia's reply was, well, you know, you just have to learn that when somebody is coming to you from the goodness of their heart, they're coming to you that way. But then there's another time when people come and they try to tear you down. It was like trying to say that Nene was trying to tear her down. And I don't think that's what Nene was trying to do. I feel like Nene was trying to give her that same sound advice that time the way she did with the situation with Kenya. And she really went to bat for for Portia to keep her job after that fight with Kenya. So now to come to this place Nene is feeling some type of way about the comments Portia made and about how mad Portia is about it in the first place. Because Nene said, I didn't pick up the phone and call Andy Cohen and tell him to fire you. They asked me my opinion and I said freaking frack need to go because they lying and they wrong for how they did Candy. I totally understand where Nene is coming from, but I felt like Nene was getting way too upset about it. What is you getting all big and indignant and yelling and fucking screaming about? Why you can't never have a conversation with somebody when they come to you with that shit, okay? Why you can't never have a conversation that does not get here? You know what I'm saying? And Portia just stayed seated the whole time, and I was like, I don't know whether Portia has grown or, you know, she's not pressed, or if she feel like she don't want to get into no physical altercation with Nene's big ass. I don't know. Who the fuck cares if Nene says your ass needed to be let go after what you did? You did. And you should have. And the fact that you weren't, you need to just be counting your fucking blessings and moving along to get along, bitch. Okay? But like I said, I didn't like how big and bad Nene got and all that standing up and screaming and howling, the chignon falling down and Marlo trying to put the chignon back together and all of that. And Candy made her little slide comment about, I had the bitch back too and see how she did me. And that's the thing with Portia. That's what makes me not like Portia, is that I feel like people are genuinely being her corner, but she will fuck over them if she feel like it. Like the way she fucked over Shamia, the way she fucked over Candy, and ultimately the way she took what Nene said initially, like she had said something so bad to her. You know what I'm saying? She got mad about that. Stop talking to Nene after Nene told her you cannot continue to put your hands on people at that reunion. After that, they have not been cool since then. I felt like Nene was justified when you look at the timeline. But ultimately, I can't really get that mad at Portia for feeling some type of way about her saying that they, you know, should have let them two go. But, I mean, that's the name of the game, bitch. We on a television show. People ask me questions. I got to answer the shit honestly, and you was wrong as fuck. But you wanted me to take your side anyway? No. Not doing it. Not fucking doing that. And Portia, bitch, if anybody needs to be held accountable, it's you. Because you sure the fuck got to slide to the right with this whole situation with Candy and Phaedra. You put all the blame on Phaedra. Phaedra the one that lost her job, even though you was the one running around telling that fucking story to everybody. Y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all, okay? Please don't forget to care about y'all. Shake them tits, shake them tits, shake them tits. And holla.